the candle that glowed with feelings. In a quaint little cottage nestled beside a whispering woods lived a small, unassuming candle named Lumi. Lumi wasn't an ordinary candle. She possessed a unique and wondrous gift. Her flame danced and glowed with an intensity that mirrored the emotions of the people around her. When laughter filled the air and hearts swelled with joy, Lumi's flame would grow robust and radiant, casting a warm, golden embrace throughout the room. But when sorrow or worry crept in, her flame would flicker hesitantly, shrinking to a tiny, trembling spark, as if sharing in their quiet despair. The cottage was home to the Miller family, young Lily, her older brother Tom, and their kind-hearted parents, Sarah and David. They had always loved Lumi, though they only vaguely understood her peculiar sensitivity. To them, she was a comforting presence, a silent witness to their everyday lives. Lumi sat proudly on the mantelpiece in the living room, her gentle glow a constant fixture. One particularly blustery autumn evening, a fierce storm descended upon the cottage. Rain lashed against the windows, and the wind howled like a mournful wolf. Inside, the family was gathered, enjoying a cozy evening. Lily was drawing pictures of fantastical creatures, her brow furrowed in concentration, while Tom was engrossed in a book, his face illuminated by the soft lamplight. Sarah and David chatted quietly over cups of tea. Lumi, sensing the calm contentment, glowed with a steady, peaceful light. Suddenly, with a deafening crack of thunder and a blinding flash of lightning, the lights flickered and died. The cottage was plunged into an inky blackness, broken only by the dim, valiant glow of Lumi. Lily gasped, dropping her crayons, and Tom's book clattered to the floor. Sarah let out a small cry of surprise, and David quickly reassured them. "Don't worry, everyone," David said, his voice a little strained. "It's just a power cut. We'll find some flashlights." But the flashlights were nowhere to be found, and the darkness felt oppressive, chilling. Lily, sensitive to the sudden change, began to whimper, her fear making Lumi's flame tremble violently, shrinking almost to nothing. Tom, initially annoyed by the interruption, now felt a prickle of unease. His irritation caused Lumi to flicker even more. "Oh dear," Sarah murmured, noticing the candle's weak light. "Lumi isn't happy at all." David, seeing the children's growing anxiety and Lumi's struggling flame, had an idea. He sat down on the floor, cross-legged, and motioned for Lily and Tom to join him. "Come on, let's huddle together. It's warmer this way." As they sat close, sharing their body warmth, Lumi's flame steadied slightly, but still remained small. "Lily," David began gently, "what are you feeling right now?" Lily sniffled. "I'm scared, Daddy. It's so dark and the storm is loud." "It's okay to be scared, sweetheart," Sarah chimed in, stroking Lily's hair. "Everyone feels scared sometimes. I'm a little scared too, actually, especially of that thunder." To everyone's surprise, as Lily and Sarah voiced their fears, Lumi's flame brightened ever so slightly. It wasn't much, but it was a noticeable change. "Tom, what about you?" David asked. Tom, initially reluctant to admit his feelings, mumbled, "I was annoyed the power went out. I wanted to finish my book. But now, it's just a bit spooky." As Tom shared his genuine feeling, even if it was just annoyance, Lumi's flame strengthened again, casting a slightly wider circle of light. The family looked at each other, a flicker of understanding dawning in their eyes. This realization sparked an idea in Sarah. "Let's share a happy memory," she suggested. "Who has a happy memory to tell?" Lily, encouraged by the growing light, piped up, "I remember when we went to the beach, and the waves tickle my toes." She giggled at the memory, a joyful sound. As Lily spoke, her joy radiating, Lumi's flame shot up, tall and strong, nearly reaching the ceiling. The sudden burst of light illuminated the entire living room, chasing away the shadows and revealing their smiling faces. It was an astonishing sight. "Wow!" Tom exclaimed, eyes wide. "Lumi really likes that memory." David then shared a memory of a funny mishap during a camping trip, making everyone laugh. As their collective amusement filled the room, Lumi's flame remained brilliantly bright, a beacon of warmth and light. From that night on, the Millers understood Lumi's secret. They learned that by openly sharing their feelings, both the challenging and the joyful, they not only helped Lumi glow, but also illuminated their own connections. When arguments arose or someone fell down, they would gather around Lumi and talk, letting their emotions, big or small, be heard. Lumi became their silent guide, a gentle reminder that vulnerability and shared joy were the true sources of light in their lives. Even when the power returned and the cottage was once again bathed in electric light, Lumi's purpose endured. Her flame, now understood and cherished, became a symbol for the Miller family, a testament to the power of shared feelings and the radiant light that genuine connection can bring, even in the darkest of times. The storm had brought darkness, but Lumi had shown them how to light up each other's hearts, not just with her flame, but with their love.